start off in the Everglades, work our way across the United States, down to Central South America, Australia, Africa, and Malaysia. To get the worm. Those two fangs go right into you. They inject you with a venom, and then it's time to go to the hospital, or you're going to get really sick. You could even die from a bite like that. Happens really quick. Boom. With a needle and a thread and sewed them together. Isn't that amazing? Now, you know, there is so much we don't know about these guys. We don't know how long they live. And we can't tell the difference between a male or a female. How can you tell, sir? You can't touch it. I heard a rumor, I don't know if this is true, but I hear people in Montana love wolves. Is that right? I don't know, that's what I heard. Well, the reason I'm being a little careful in here is because I just about got hammered about a half hour ago. You see, it's breeding season. It only happens for a couple weeks out of every year, and you just timed it right. So we're hoping this doesn't get too educational today. And he actually did try to warn me to stay away here a few minutes ago. You'll notice he's keeping the girl away from me right now. He's 2 years old, she's 3 years old. They're gray wolves. We have 16, but I want to give you my take on wolves really quick because they're such amazing animals, really. Oh, I think I got you. Don't try this in the wild. Now, if you ever see, he weighs about 110, 20, something like that. But if you ever see a cougar in the wild, you never want to run. When you run from a cougar, it's like throwing a dog a tennis ball, and you will not win. Now, there is one time when it's okay to run from a cougar, and that's if you're with a friend who's a little bit slower than you. That's the time you want to run. But, you know, before you go on the hike or the camping trip, check it out and maybe have a race. Just say, hey, let's have a race to see who's the fastest. That way you'll know if that's going to work for you or not. They're great animals. We love them. We have 6 of them. And they have all their claws and all their teeth. And they're all just great. There's one snake that's fairly common in Central South America. It's a red-tailed boa. They're constrictors with over 200 sharp teeth in their mouth that all face backwards, right? If they ever bite you, you have to wait till they let go. You can't pull them off. Here we go. This one's name is Snuggles. Oh. Yep. They've got a heat sensor on the front of their face. They reel back, they grab you, they squeeze until you can't breathe, then they unhook their back jaws, swallow you whole. It's really something. Anyways. One thing that everybody always wants to see, and they ask if we have one, I want to show you an animal that lives in the Amazon forest. It's called a anaconda. They're good to be up to eat. Who let the dogs out? Okay, hey, listen. You know what? Can you come up for any kings that can actually kill and eat a rattlesnake? And they live in Australia. They live in trees. They're a heavily bodied snake. They can actually eat baby koala bears. They've got a huge head. This is a coastal carpet python from Australia. These are very, very cool. They like to hang out in trees, which is unusual for a big, heavily bodied snake. They usually don't do that. His name is Spike. He'll get to be up to 45 pounds when he's full grown. He's only about 8 months old right now. And he likes to eat fruit and vegetables. Okay. That I don't get him excited. They've got a huge mouth on them. That is the green mamba. It's spectacular, isn't it? And one of the most deadly snakes in all of Africa right there. That full-grown python. Blood python, beautiful reddish color. Isn't that something? They call them blood pythons just because of their color, and they can be very aggressive too. Okay, where are we going next, Dan? Still in Africa. If you guys look up on the perch right there, build a nest and guard it. They growl like a dog. One bite can kill 20 people or a full-grown elephant. This is it right here. He can stand up from the ground close to 3 feet. Just want to thank you guys for being such a great audience. You live in one of the most beautiful places in the entire world. And thank you, sportsmen, for all you do for conservation. Have a great time at the expo. Thanks for showing up. I'm Dave, that's Dan. We got one more show. Thank you so much. You guys have been so kind to us. We like Montana. We're moving here, right, Dan? No? I'm moving here.